A very happy Republic Day to all of you. As we come to an end of this series of 15 questions for GATE 2022 of quantitative aptitude, let us go back to one of the most common topics asked in quantitative aptitude and one of the most hated by students, probability and permutation combination. What is the probability that a leap year selected at random contains 53 Sundays? So what is the probability that a leap year has got 53 Sundays? Pause the video, give the question a try. It's a good easy question. Once you have given it a good try, you can cross check it with the solution that we discuss. So first of all, we should know what a leap year is. So a leap year has got 366 days as opposed to a normal year or as opposed to a non-leap year which has got 365 days, right? So this is the most preliminary knowledge that we should have. So a normal year has got 365 days, and if I want to express this 365 days in terms of weeks, then we can say that it has got 52 complete weeks plus one extra day, right? This is what a normal year looks like. So we have 52 complete weeks. So 52 into 7 will give a 364 plus one extra day, right? Whereas if I think about a leap year, because the leap year has got 366 days, so we will be having 52 complete weeks plus 2 extra days. So we need to work with this understanding. When I say complete weeks, when I say 52 complete weeks, that means this entire week comprises of from Sunday to Saturday, right? So I already am counting 52 Sundays here because these are complete weeks. So there are 52 Sundays, 52 Mondays, 52 Tuesdays and so on, right up till 52 Saturdays. And we want to find out the probability of 53 Sundays, right? So we are looking for a Sunday in this 2 extra days. In these 2 extra days, I want one Sunday, right? So now what are the various possibilities for these 2 extra days? Since we are thinking about probability, we should always think about the favorable outcomes and the total outcomes, right? So favorable outcomes is that we want a Sunday. We'll come to that a bit later. Let's first think about the total outcomes. What all possibilities are there for these 2 extra days, right? Can I take a Monday and a Wednesday? Can I take a Friday and a Sunday? Or can I take a Tuesday and a Friday? Can I do that? Can I say that these 2 days can be any 2 days out of the 7 days of a week? Is that possible? No, these 2 days have to be consecutive, right? So this is where the aptitude part comes in. So these 2 days, they have to be consecutive days. I cannot say Monday and Friday. Let those 2 days be Monday and Friday. That's not possible. So these 2 extra days are going to be consecutive days. So what are the possibilities? So let me just write the total outcomes or the total possibilities here. So we can have a Sunday and a Monday, right? 2 consecutive days. Or I can have a Monday, Tuesday, or I can have a Tuesday and Wednesday, or I can have a Wednesday and Thursday, right? What else? What else is possible? I can have a Thursday and Friday, Friday and Saturday, and finally a Saturday and Sunday. So all of these cases are possible. So these are the total outcomes that are there. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So my total outcomes is equal to 7. Of these, what do I want? I want, what are my favorable outcomes? I want a Sunday to be there. So out of all of these combinations, which are my favorable outcomes? Which are my favorable outcomes? The ones that have a Sunday. So Saturday, Sunday or Sunday, Monday. right? Is this clear? So total outcomes are going to be all of those pairs of consecutive days. So Sunday, Monday, Monday, Tuesday and so on. And favorable outcomes, since I want 53 Sundays, so I want only those pairs that have a Sunday in them. And those two are these two options, that is either a Sunday, Monday or a Saturday, Sunday, right? So my favorable outcomes is going to be equal to 2. So favorable outcomes is equal to 2. So now what is probability? How is probability defined? The favorable outcomes divided by the total outcomes. So my final probability is nothing but 2 divided by 7, which is option number D. Option number D. Is this clear? Here's the practice question for you. Ria joins a gym in her neighborhood that offers 7 fitness activities to choose from for the 7 days in a week. On any particular day, she does only one of the activities. She does not do the same activity on any 2 consecutive days. So in how many ways can she choose her activities for a particular week? So a lot of conditions have been given. What are the conditions? Firstly, there are 7 fitness activities to choose from for the 7 days of a week. Secondly, on any particular day, you can do only one activity. Thirdly, you cannot do the same activity on any 2 consecutive days, right? So if on day 1 you have done something, on the next day you cannot do what you had done in the previous day, right? So these are the 3 important conditions to work with, and how many ways can she choose her activities. So do give this question a good try. Leave the answers that you get in the comment section below, and I will be posting the solution in the next 24 hours and you can cross check it with that solution. So this brings us to an end of our 15 question series that we have been discussing over the past few days, specifically for GATE 2022 of quantitative aptitude. If you found these videos helpful, or if you found this series helpful, then subscribe to the channel. Also like the videos so that we know that these videos are helpful to you. If you have any specific feedback, any specific question that you would like to discuss, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. All the best.